Here I'm showing some of the basic tools I need in order to do a decent job of filing up my chain. A couple of them speak for themselves. This file card and brush, I've had this since I was a little more than a kid. The card side I rarely use. The brush side I use all the time. Round file for hogging out the gullets before and after I file the cutters. Calipers, when I'm being really fussy, I can get all the cutters exactly the same length. Alternatively, you could use a bolt. Depth gauge file. Here's what I use for the depth gauges. This is a 404 filo plate, and I use this on 3/8 or 404, and I use the B slot, and it works really well for me. You can see I've got a wedge stuck in here to lock the chain so that it's really tight. This file happens to be an old Oberg. You can't get these anymore, but I have a few of them left and maybe enough to last me out. The Baco Oberg are, in my personal opinion, the second best to these. They work rather well. This tailgate is really high. If I were 7 feet tall, it would probably be just about right. But I'm going to be up on a box to get the bar down to the height that I want. I've already cleaned the oil and so on off of this chain just by sawing into a piece of nice dry wood. What I'm going to show is filing the left-hand cutters with my left hand. I made myself learn how to do it that way because I could just not figure out a good way to do the left-hand cutters with my right hand. There's a lot involved here, but I'm not really going to describe it. I'm just going to show you how I do it, and it's really just a matter of neuromuscular pathways that got soldered in over 30 years ago. I especially like this really long file handle I made many years ago. It works really well for the way I hold the file.